with that nonsense or that lovey-dovey mess.
Shut up, bitch!
We need to make some sort of distinction somewhere, okay? I don't want to hear anything about it's black fatigue. At this point, I want to reframe that. It ain't black fatigue. It's Keisha fatigue.
Now this looks like a job for me.
This distinction must be made. Because of y'all Keishas and y'all's trashy image and reputation, now we got other prejudicial individuals from other races trying to group us both together. We are not the same. We are not the same. That distinction must be made, okay? We cannot be the same if you hate the fact that you got natural hair growing underneath that wig that you keep putting on top of it, but you always prioritize that wig over your natural roots.
Black woman, answer me this. We have males that have the same hair texture as us. Why aren't they wearing wigs and weave to protect their hair? Explain to me this. And why a lot of black men dreads be longer than us? Hair be longer than us. But then we're sitting here saying we need to protect our hair. Why don't they need to protect their hair and they got the same hair texture as us? It's only women that are not noticing that they are brainwashed to think that their hair is unprofessional, to think that their hair is hard to maintain, but never try to maintain it. Again, we have another sex with the same hair texture as us, and they don't wear wigs and weave. They embrace their natural hair. They wear their natural hair. And y'all sitting here saying it's hard to maintain, but you just don't want to admit that you hate your hair. And that's why you wear other textures that's not yours. Y'all hate your hair. We have another sex that have the same hair texture that don't need to protect it.
Why? Because you're always fighting for validation and approval from a Brad who don't give a crap about y'all. Since day one. Yeah. We all know why you cornball Keishas don't like or hate black men these days. It's because of how Brad and other races of men reject y'all. So y'all take that internalized frustration that y'all have from being rejected from Brads and other races and now direct that towards black men who did nothing to y'all.
I say any day of the week, if I see a black man with a white woman, I'm like, that's that deep ass self-hate, my nigga.
If I'm walking down the street and I see a black man with a white woman, there's a weakness.
When I find out a black man has a white wife or a white girlfriend, my entire perspective about them changes. And I can't take them seriously because they
Am I crazy for saying I will not date a black man that dates white women? And I'm not saying like you can have never dated a white woman. I'm just saying if you continuously date white women more than you date black women, I don't get it.
White women, if they date a black man, dead wrong. But if a black woman find her a rich white man,
don't be mad. Get you a Mexican, get you a Jamaican, get you a Haitian, anything but a black man. And if you want a white guy, if it ain't white, he ain't right.
There's no turning back, because these dusties are dusty. They just belong in a coffin. They just belong in a coffin. I agree.
Ladies, I'm so happy that we loving white men because they are the most sweetest, wonderful men. And you know what's so sad? Our mothers should have left the black men a long time ago.
I feel safe now that the dusties are in the gulags. When I look at the title, white men are better for black women.
A few moments later.
Approached by a black woman recently, through social media. She said she liked me. I was like, okay. You know, I took her out for a date. And the whole thing, the whole date, was just her basically fawning over me. Not because of who I am, because I'm actually a person. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not you know, I really don't think I'm a great individual. I messed up a lot in my life, and I regret it. And, you know, though I'm trying to improve, I'm in no way worthy of this kind of flattery. I'm not deserving of anything like it. And the whole thing was because I was white. So, to say I was offended, yeah, I think I was. Because that's the only thing that mattered, was the fact that I'm white. We are not the best dating option. Dead serious. There's other people out there. And I know for a fact, black women, there are black men who are, as just in character, are better than I am.
I was raised in a broken and abusive household.
This chicken is cold. Y'all are a joke. Nobody likes y'all. No one respects y'all. Y'all will pay for y'all crimes. Y'all have done enough. I'm speaking for the brothers out there, right? The brothers out there who have been disrespected, who have been insulted, who have been humiliated, who have gone through humiliation rituals. I'm talking about these black boys who were unfortunately brought into the world by these toxic, low-down, dusty, radioactive Keishas in them project homes, surrounded by nothing but dysfunction and backwardness. I see you, brother. You have an open mind. You want to get out of that dysfunction, but you are surrounded by a toxic, convoluted ecosystem of losers who want to shame you for dating women of another race. You are a king, my brother. Do what you got to do. These broads are no good. They're good for nothing. Even for the nonsense, degenerate crap that they keep advertising to the world about them gyrating their backsides in supermarkets and grocery stores, in parks, in schools, in gymnasiums, in churches. They go everywhere. Ain't no, there's nothing that all that they're known for are tizzy tours. Shout out to AC Reacts, because he's the one who used that word first. Shout out to AC.
As I look out here into the world, a lot of black women are white supremacists. How they hold themselves, how they walk, how they talk, how they raise their children, how disconnected they are from God, but they're so connected to the white man system, it gives white supremacists. I find it weird that when I get up here and I talk about God, black women get so disrespectful. They call you a pygmy. They try to belittle you based off how you look when God has told you to accept who you are, not to be changed. You are imperfect while being perfect. I find the whole conversation weird. I seen this lady on TikTok. She being very disrespectful towards black men. Hold on. This individual is being very disrespectful towards black men. She literally sits on live every single day blaming black men for her issues and for the issues of the black woman that the black woman can't solve on her own. I've never understood the conversation from black women who blame black men when the black man comes from you. He comes from your womb. So if you hate the black man, if the black man is so toxic, who do you blame for his behavior when he's coming from the woman? I find the whole conversation weird. Because real black women, pro-black women who are pro-black, meaning you are pro-black people as a whole and not just the black woman, you support the whole community, not just part of it. I find it so weird that when black women get in my comment section, oh, well, we are God. Why would you ever want me to worship God? The white people, why are you talking about what the white people have done? Why haven't you went to God for yourself and asked for proof?
I find the whole conversation weird. So there are so many black women in America today who don't even believe in God. That's why we have the issues that we have within the black community. God is not religion. How would you know that? Because you don't deal with God. You're fine what the people have told you. I find it weird. Not once do you black women go ask God for proof, but y'all follow the white man's system. You want to tell me that you're pro-black, but you disrespect black men. How can you do that? If you're not serving God, you're serving the white supremacist system. America is literally built off of white supremacy. Literally. So if you're not serving God, who are you serving? And you're not serving God. Y'all are white supremacists and y'all don't realize it. Check your behavior. Check your thought pattern. You're a white supremacist. Because if you follow God, we would not be having the issues that we have within the black community. And it starts with us, the mothers. The mothers are the first teachers. And y'all behave like white supremacists. I'm a real pro-black woman. And we are supporting the men and the children. We don't allow nobody to be disrespected, not just the black woman. Pick what side you're going to be on. It's time the people start proving that they're black. I don't care that you look like a black woman. Do you talk? Do you walk? And do you behave like one? That's the real conversation.
These broads ain't good for nothing whatsoever. This is good for you. Lemon cuts and lime cuts with fresh water. Yeah, it's good for you. Summertime, y'all, summertime. Yeah.
Black women have been hating on black men publicly for years and getting paid for it. Book deals, podcast deals, speaking engagements, Substack subscriptions, verified Instagram accounts, movies, television shows, R&B songs, daytime talk shows, books, the whole nine.
The reason why black women are the most undesirable in the fucking world is this. They talk too fucking much. They steal. They don't cook. They don't clean. The only thing that these heifers are good for is cheeks clapping. What you tell me other than fucking these hoes, what do the average black woman offer any man? Please leave me a fucking comment and tell me, what do a black woman of today bring to the table besides used up pussy and a bad attitude? I'm waiting, because as beautiful as you think you are with that cheap ass lace front with the edges and the long ass eyelashes touching your toes, I don't see no nigga stepping up to marry you. All I see is a world full of ugly ass kids and single moms that can't get their shit together. Do better, nappy-headed rats.
Miss me with the race loyalty bullshit. Nobody in this world has hurt me more than a black woman. From the day I came out the womb, you ain't gonna be shit like your damn daddy. The mother of our children, the mother of my children, keeping me away from my child, parentally alienating me. Even the women in my family that share the same blood. Even the ones that say I'm not a Kkkeisha, that don't even look like a Kkkeisha. They look like they adopted with them fat, pudgy ass noses. Anyway, these are the same people that supported the woman from keeping me away from the child. Black woman. Women that I've dated, making me out to be a monster, saying that I'm just domestically being violent to them, when it's really them starting the fights, pulling out knives and some more shit. Being accused by strangers, black women, of being a child molester just because they don't like who I was or who I am or how vocal I am, whatever my personality is. It's always black women behind some bullshit, man. So I can't be advocating to be loyal to them.
Back to me cooking these cornball quiches. The world's fed up with y'all. All that fake angry black woman act, the world don't give a crap about that no more. This is Keisha fatigue. Y'all have been a joke, especially from the jump. I keep referencing the likes of Ida B. Wells, the likes of Harriet Tubman, and how she backstabbed John, had him waiting for her while she abandoned him. No one talks about that. About Madam C.J. Walker, yeah? I don't know, whenever y'all talk about Malcolm X and his speech about how the black woman is the most oppressed and this and that, all that is cap. Malcolm was bugging then, because black women have never been the allies of black men. A lot of people won't have the guts to say that, because that's all y'all do. Y'all always try to clean up the image of these Keishas, the same way these stupid cops always try to manipulate the crime data to try to clean up the statistics in favor of non-black men in order to maintain rhetoric of black men being the most violent and this and that. I'ma cover that one on another video. But yeah, you Keishas have no self-respect, no self-love. Oh yeah, back to Madam C.J. Walker. We all know Madam C.J. Walker. The reality of the matter is, Madam C.J. Walker was merely a prostitute who packaged hair relaxer treatment solutions and sold it to other black women who wanted attention from Brad and non-black men back in the day. This is something that a lot of people refuse to highlight. They refuse to highlight this stuff. Yeah? She had a messed up hairline. She had messed up hair. But she was dabbling into solutions to try to make the black hair look more like white women or Hispanic or Asian women. So why get mad at us for going for women of other races?
As a black young man in today's society, why are black bitches the least desired choice to select for men as a whole?
Oh man, the alley-oop, let's go. It's a multitude of different factors, right?
Crass, arrogant, annoying.
Yeah. And then another one that no one wants to talk about is like, black women tend to be fat, man. Like they don't fucking work out. Like they don't work out because the weave and like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of them don't work out. And like the average black woman's 187 pounds.
The average woman is like 5'5", 5'4", 187 pounds.
Bro, this is like a fact. Like they literally, this is like they're 5'4", 5'3", 187 pounds, which is literally obese. So it's like, you know, it's just a multitude of different things, man. The culture is fucked up, not an attention to, you know, health and going to the gym, being rude, being loud, being obnoxious. Like this is all like valued in our society, which is unfortunate. And like, hopefully we can get guys to like, you know, change, wake up, and then tell women like, yo, this is not acceptable behavior. You can't behave like this.
Because it hurts me as a black young man seeing the multitude of grown black women behave and conduct themselves in such manner. So it was a genuine question though.
Yeah, no, it's a problem. It's a huge fucking problem.
And now sell out Keisha Thomas. Only black women celebrate Keisha Thomas. We don't celebrate her. She's a sellout.
You're right, I totally got her name wrong. It's Keisha Thomas, and I also fell for the myth that they became lifelong friends, which is also not true, but she did meet his son who thanked her, and they have kept in touch, and he was very grateful for what she did that day to protect his father.
It's always a black Keisha who will go out of her way to defend a Ku Klux Klan's member. Literally. She went out of her way to save this dude, and this dude didn't even say thank you to her for saving his life. He could have been unalived at that, bruh. We talk about Detroit. Shout out to my homeboys. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to Trick. Shout out to Royce the 5'9". Shout out to D12. Okay? Shout out to Eminem, my favorite rapper of all time. Yeah, the greatest rapper of all time, Eminem. Shout out to all my Detroit homeboy, Obi Trice, all of y'all. But yeah, that dude was getting the business in Detroit. And what happens? This Keisha comes out, and ironic, her name is Keisha. Ironic, her name is Keisha. That same effort will never go into protecting the image of the black man. They do all this pandering to Brad and all that stuff, and Brad still doesn't give a crap about them. Oh, and you know something funny? Ain't it funny how these days, now that we are in the digital era, former streetwalkers or current old grandmama type streetwalkers from the Kkkeisha community believe that they could go behind microphones on podcasts and voice out their frustration criticizing black men.
This is Melody with Wigging Out Radio, and let's get into it. So I made a statement on Facebook today. I asked the question, why do white men treat black women better than black men treat black women? And, you know, I saw some of the comments, and I'm just going to say this. What's the difference is, a lot of the black men have come from broken homes, single parent homes. They've seen their mother struggle. They've seen their mother have certain relationships with certain men that didn't treat them well, that cheated on them, that abused them, you know. So I feel like, you know, a lot of black men haven't had good examples of how a man is supposed to treat that woman. And so when they get older, when a black man gets older, he carries that same thing that he saw as a child growing up in the household. He carries that over into his relationship.
You twit. Like who you think you are, Keisha? Look at her. Her name is Sabrina Love. This is an old, aged, rotten, dirty, dusty, expired, radioactive Keisha. She's in probably like her 60s, going to her 70s, doing adult movies. And you think you have the right to criticize us? Y'all have no stake in the game. Facts. Y'all want to be respected. Y'all don't even carry yourselves in a respectable manner.
Before you all, my husband Kevin in his absence, my children, my family, friends, close people to me that
getting leaked in high school, the streets, the adult industry, and then their final form is always religion. That's when they're retiring. It's like an athlete when they finish up the game and then they start doing commentary. That's how they all do, bro. Their final form is religion. And to you people saying, oh, what's wrong with this? Oh, I notice it's always the ones who are living this same type of lifestyle who know one day my retirement plan is going to be Christianity as well. That's why they always ask, why are you judging her? Why can't she do this? This is what God wants. They always say that because they know they're next in line. But for you people, right, hold up. You know what I'm saying? For you people who possess no critical thinking skills, let me help you out, bro. As a former what she was doing, right? You should not be a preacher. That's like me eating snacks, eating nonsense, waking up one day and saying I want to be a footballer and teaching young kids how to play football, bro. Does that sound right? That's like being an alcoholic all your life, waking up one day and saying I'm no longer going to be an alcoholic and trying to teach people how to not be an alcoholic when you just started learning how to not be an alcoholic. You just came from serving Satan for most of your life. You have not been serving God for most of your life. So you're learning how to serve God. You're learning how to be righteous. Why are you teaching other people who are on their path of righteousness, bro? You should not be teaching nobody or being a pastor. It's fine if you're going to be in the congregation, cool. But why are you teaching? Women shouldn't even be preaching in the church, let alone a corn star, bro. But notice how you never see stuff like this with Islam. Mia Khalifa, when she did what she did, they were trying to unalive her. You never see this stuff. It's always Christianity because Christianity has become weak, bro. And it's because of the weak men who are not guarding Christianity the way they're supposed to. They're allowing any and everything. Islam definitely has its faults. But one thing I'll say, those type of women, they don't even think to go and do adult work and then come back to Islam. Yeah, they know, let me stay in my lane. They don't even think to do that, bro.
Y'all don't respect y'all bodies. Y'all eat trashy food. A lot of y'all don't even cook your own food. Huh? Y'all don't cook y'all food. Y'all don't do nothing like that. So why should I respect you? Everything that y'all say, it always has to have profanity in it. The only thing that y'all know how to do is to cuss more than, even when it's unprovoked. The music y'all listen to idiots. Sexy Red, there's nothing sexy about her. A lip gloss line or whatever the heck it is, y'all name it, herpes, gonorrhea, or chlamydia, and all that stupidness. Cardi Bonehead, Megan the Stupid, shitty girls. Yeah, them. Megan is still a clown. Shout out to Klay Thompson. That's my brother. For rejecting her. Bangam through it. That's all y'all are good for. Tizzy tours. You went through all that auditioning for Klay's family, and still you could snag the prize. Yeah. Shout out to Dak Prescott for ending that toxic relationship that he was in. Yeah. Everything's real. Everything real. Everything real in Texas. Everything is real in Texas. Free Tory Lanez. Free Tory Lanez. Because it was through a lying, dusty, ghetto cockroach. Reason why he's incarcerated now. I'm fed up with y'all. And the whole world is fed up with y'all.
In the gym, I've noticed that Hispanic women are aggressive towards black women. And I noticed this because I've been a gym girly literally for the last maybe 12 years at this point. And I remember there was a time when I first started going to the gym that being a gym girly and working out, especially specifically with the black culture, it wasn't a thing. And so when I first started, I would see a lot of Hispanic women, a lot of white women, and I would also train them. And I didn't really see too many black women in the gym. And back then it was like they were nicer, they were more pleasant. Now, and it's not just the climate that we're in, because trust me, this has been going on for a while. I just never spoke on it. Now what I see is they are just nasty. You see that they see you, they roll their eyes at you. If you're on a machine, they're looking at you up and down. If they're, if you say excuse me, they don't move, like you have to go around them. It's like very unprovoked. It's very unprovoked. And I know because I'm a people watcher. I've been studying people for a very long time, and I just noticed, like, even towards me, they're just aggressive towards me. Now I laugh because I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy. It's 5 a.m., sweetheart. If you want to gangbang on bacon, that is on you. I'm here specifically to get in, do my workout, and leave. But I just noticed that, and I just was like, yo, what is really going on? Not to mention, like, when I look at other genre of women, okay, so like Asian women that I see in the gym, they just be doing their own thing, right? They don't pay attention. Black women, let's start with other black women, they just keep it moving. Don't no acknowledgement at all. White women stare. I don't know if they stare out of amazement, and I don't notice that they just stare at me. I notice that they stare at other women. And let me be clear, I've had so many memberships and I've been in so many gym environments. Like, this is a thorough assessment, because I was like, let me study this before I say anything. I don't want people to think that I'm a person that doesn't like women of certain cultures, because that's not true. I am a girl's girl. So, I love women because we deal with enough shit. So, however, but I did notice that, and like I said, white women, they just stare. I don't know if it's out of amazement. I personally believe that a lot of them are obsessed with us. A prime example with the Karens, not all of them, but there are a lot of them that are. But with Hispanic women, I don't know where this aggression has come from, or Latinas, or I don't know where this aggression has come from, but it's a big deal. Like, it's real, it's serious, it's real, and it's not just Dominicans, it's not just Puerto Ricans, it's not just a certain group. It is an overall consensus that I see. An overall consensus. So I don't know if anybody else is experiencing this. If you are, let me know.
So if you want to call me a sellout, bashing black women, and all you sucker simps from the black community, bashing black women, and I don't like it, jump off a cliff. Unalive yourself, you self-hating bozo house nigga. You want to talk about race preservation, this and that. Why you talk about race preservation when it ain't black men that's destroying the race? You want to talk about race preservation, huh? Black men are not the ones who are destroying the race. Miss me with that nonsense, right? Race preservation. Y'all have no smoke for these dumb Keishas who say Operation Unalive all black baby boys. Y'all have no smoke for these dumb Keishas who open up their mouths and say that if she find out she knocked up and then she does the whole scan something and finds out that it's a boy, that she'll terminate it. Where's the smoke for them? But you fake bozos want to get online and talk nonsense about black men who get their passports and go to Brazil, go to Colombia, go to Poland, go to Romania, who want to go to Germany. Passport bros are winning. From a civilian, normal civilian level, y'all are down bad. And even on the celebrity level, y'all are down bad. Nicki Minaj, shout out to AC, he said it best. She's just nothing but a Keisha with no country.
Because if you would betray your own race, what makes Donald Trump think that you're somebody he could trust or respect? If you betrayed your own race, what makes you think that he will use you as one of his loyal soldiers or like somebody he can trust? Right? So Donald Trump said this about Nicki Minaj, and here's what he had to say. Apparently, Nicki Minaj and Trump is beefing after Trump gives Nicki Minaj her wake-up call. I'll explain it, okay? So Donald Trump was, I think, at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and he has some comments to say about Nicki Minaj. See, but here's the thing, okay? Now, Nicki Minaj have sold us out. Now, the Barbs or people who are associated with Nicki Minaj have claimed that Nicki Minaj have made this alt-right pivot, this white supremacist pivot, because she wants to get back at Rock Nation. I don't care how evil Rock Nation is. White nationalists and white supremacists are more evil than Rock Nation. So you aligning with a bigger enemy to get back at Jay-Z, to me, makes no sense whatsoever. Now, Nicki Minaj coming out as a Republican is not the issue. There are great Republicans. Some of my friends are Republicans. The issue is the sentiments and the dog whistling that Nicki Minaj said on that stage right next to Erica Kirk. Nicki Minaj sat on that stage and said, young black girls are jealous of blonde-haired, blue-eyed white women. Nicki Minaj sat on that stage and rooted for and promoted the ICE murders. Nicki Minaj sat on that stage and dog whistled harmful rhetoric towards black folks. So Nicki Minaj taking a right-wing pivot isn't why people are upset. It's the fact that she has turned into the worst version of a right-winger.
But after hearing the gunshots, many people yelled, get down, which caused Nicki Minaj to start twerking. Do you believe it? Get down. She's the only one that really understood what that meant. It's quite an evening. But tonight we come back together to answer that heinous attack with unwavering resolve. And every one of us here this evening to show that in America, we do not yield to political violence. We can't do that. Can't do it.
Response to this. Now, Nicki Minaj, for some reason, doesn't seem to understand these folks don't respect her. She's like, she is shocked. Like, she is shocked that this is how they view her. In her mind, they viewed her as this like serious person. They viewed her as this dignified, respectable person. But now she started to see how they really view her, and this is her response right here.
Made all them videos attacking black men for holding black women accountable on even on the Kevin Samuels pod. She was another dummy. Kevin Samuels said use any other number except 7. She still used 7 because she's a dumbass. Y'all, it's over for y'all. Give it up. Okay? Give it up. And the only time, whenever she hears get down, is when she wants to, gyrate her bums. You know how bad it is for the president of the nation to make mockery of you in public. Yeah. You Keishas, get over it. Okay? We will keep dating out and we will have success. Y'all will wither. Y'all will wither. Mulatto kids will be the new thing. Mulatto kids are the new black. And I said it here first. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Let's go. It's over for y'all Keishas.
Come to Brazil, people. Bem-vindo ao Brasil. Aqui, Rio de Janeiro, melhor cidade de mundo pra mim. Valeu, pessoas.
We know how to treat black men like the kings they are.